Hey Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you for watching. This is your tarot scope for March 2023, and I've got your cards shuffled, so let's get right into it. Capricorn, starting with the Five of Cups reverse. So there could be something that you have been grieving for a little while, but I feel like coming into March, you're at this place where you're ready to get over it. You are trying to put aside the negatives and just focus on what you do have rather than what you don't. And just trying to stay positive. And this could be you finding closure through a situation that you have been grieving for a while. Your challenge is Knight of Cups, so you could be struggling with communication. Some of you really miss someone and you wish you could talk to them, but for whatever reason, you could be in no contact, or this person could be distant from you, whether physically or emotionally distant, and it's like you really want to communicate to this person how you feel, and maybe you want to tell them how you miss them and how much emotions you have for them, but there is a blockage here. So it kind of feels like you can't do that. Someone could literally be blocked as well. So deep down, you're thinking about, I feel like you had a falling out with someone recently, and so you're thinking about the space between the two of you, and there's some kind of separation here, and you're really feeling that. And I feel like you want a second chance with someone, but at the same time, like, you're not really sure, and maybe you want to talk to them but they don't want to talk to you, or vice versa, where they really want to talk to you but like you just, maybe you're feeling too hurt to accept this person back into your life. So could be a romantic interest, but it could also be a friend or even a family member, so it doesn't have to be romantic. But someone here who, somebody wants a second chance here, but and there's a lot of strong emotions coming up. There's a blockage in communication here. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles. All right, so this blockage may not be here for long. So I feel like there will be communication, and it's just coming in very slowly. And I feel like there's a lot of, like, you have a lot of emotions that you want to have and that you want to share with this person, and it's like you might even want to like come literally crying to this person, or this person wants to come crying to you, and like it's like there's this emotional conversation that needs to be had. But I feel like you are, at least for now, both of you, keeping your emotions contained, and you're trying to be grounded and practical and down to earth about this. But I do see you speaking to each other. It's not as emotional as you'd like it to be, but it is pretty solid. So you can definitely count on this person. You can rely on them. And even if they're coming off as distant right now, they're not someone who's ever going to leave you hanging. And I feel like this person really wants commitment with you too. Like they want something solid with you. They want to be able to count on you. And I think this is a very solid person, and maybe in the past they were flaky or unsure, but they're coming in very sure of their emotions and sure that they want to be with you or spend time with you in the past. So this card has been coming up a lot, and this is a lot about impatience and kind of you could be like reflecting on the past and thinking like, where did it get me? And just feeling like you have not reaped your rewards yet of the seeds that you've sown. And you're not really getting the results that you want. And you could be like, maybe this person is coming in now and they're saying that they've changed and they're saying that you can count on them now, but you're sort of thinking about times in the past where you really could not count on them. So it doesn't really make sense to you, and you're kind of thinking about all of the times that this person let you down, and maybe they lied to you or they just didn't follow through on their word. Coming into the future is Queen of Cups, so I do feel like you are in communication with this person, but things are distant, emotionally at least, and they really just like, it's like they don't want to talk about their feelings, and they definitely don't want to admit how much that they miss you. And they might even if they do say that they miss you, it's like they're only skimming the surface, and you really don't understand how deep these emotions go. And I feel like this person's trying to play it cool, and they don't want to come off as crazy or clingy or overly emotional. Like, they want to come off as very strong and sturdy. But because of that, you may not realize like how deep their emotions flow for you. So you are coming up as the Five of Swords. So you're definitely like, you know that there's more than meets the eye to this person. And you know that like emotions do run deeper than what is on the surface. And I definitely see you like reading between the lines. Just be careful that this person isn't playing mind games. And I feel like you can see that. You can see through this person covering up their feelings. Like, you know that they really care about you, but you might just need that external confirmation just to confirm what you've been thinking. Page of Swords, yeah, lots of communication here. Like I said, like, you're definitely speaking to this person a lot, or messaging them, or whatever, but communication for sure. And they're very curious about you. They really want to know more about you. I can see them being the ones to reach out to you. And you could even be feeling like a little smug about this too. If this is like a situation where like you felt like you lost someone and you could have been in separation with them, and it's like now that they're reaching out to you, and now that they're like starting to kind of show that they do have emotion for you, and it's kind of making you feel like a little bit smug, and you're kind of like, I knew it, and kind of like you might be a little bit cocky about it too, like, oh, I knew this person had feelings for me, but now it's like finally coming out, and some smugness about it. But they're talking to you here. They are keeping themselves distant though, not just emotionally distant, but they're willing to speak, but they're gonna shy away from anything that becomes too emotional for them. So Two of Wands reverse is, there's a focus on the past here, and the universe is basically, their advice for you is to look into the past. And you know, you never want to dwell on the past or live in the past, but like Spirit is saying the message here is to like remember the past. Don't forget about it. Don't forget about this person from your past. And it's worth re-examining whatever history you have together. And it's worth remembering. I could definitely give you clues as to how they feel about you now, is to kind of look back on the past and think about the things that they've said or they've done. And then we have the Chariot in reverse. This is also tells me this is something about the past. This is the sign of Cancer, could be significant. And you may just have to kind of let go of control right now. I do see you feeling like very out of control. The person you're dealing with could be the one like taking the reins, but definitely this is saying like it's worth kind of looking back on the past, and it's worth, I feel like it's worth giving this person from your past a second chance. At least that's what the cards are saying. So yeah, that's all I have for you. So I hope it resonated, and make sure you check out your sun, moon, and rising for most accuracy. And please subscribe for more. Thank you for supporting, and many blessings.